Today's video is packed with wisdom that will help you grow. And I'm thrilled to introduce you to Marcia Gengelian, an incredible coach and leader at the Jay Shetty Certification School, who will be guiding you through today's insights. So let's dive in.
Most people will tell you that imposter syndrome is just feeling like a fraud. But here's the truth. It's actually sneakier than that. It's the voice that tells you that you're not ready, that everybody belongs in the room apart from you, that tells you that your wins were flukes, that your success was borrowed, and that your past disqualifies you from your future. And here's the kicker. It often hides inside your perfectionism. In this video, we're not just breaking down what imposter syndrome is. We're going to uncover how it shows up in your daily life and to give you real, practical tools to help you manage it and move forward. Okay, let's get started. So imposter syndrome is that inner critic, that inner voice that's just running through your head. It feels like it's always there, telling you perhaps you can't do this, you shouldn't be here. And if not checked, it could really lead to self-doubt and then ultimately stopping you from taking that next step forward. For me, I feel imposter syndrome whenever I'm breaking through something, I'm advancing. That's when the voice gets louder for me. That's how I've noticed it. So I've learned to go, brilliant, welcome. Grem, it's what I call my imposter syndrome. That means that something exciting is about to happen or something positive, or I'm going to reach the next level in something. So according to Dr. Valerie Young, imposter syndrome tends to take on one of 5 personalities. So let's start by going through them one by one. Firstly, you have the perfectionist. Do you set incredibly high goals for yourself? And are you overly critical if you don't meet your own high standards? Do you feel like your work must be 100% of the time? Or do you avoid taking on new projects and challenges for fear of being imperfect? Next up, the expert. Do you take endless courses or books? Do you just keep buying more and more, searching for that secret you feel you don't have, instead of just taking action? Do you shy away from opportunities if you don't feel you meet 100% of the requirements? Do you hold back and struggle to get started because you just don't think you know enough yet? Next up, we have the soloist. Do you feel you should be good at everything and be able to do it all on your own? Are you hesitant to ask for help or reluctant to admit you don't know how to do something, like it might expose your imperfections? Next, we have the natural genius. Do you get frustrated if you can't easily or immediately learn new things? Do you have a track record of straight A's without needing to do much work? Do you avoid trying something new in case you're not good at it? Finally, the superhuman. Do you work and study longer and harder than is healthy because otherwise you feel inadequate? Do you fail to establish healthy boundaries or take enough time for self-care? Do you feel guilty when you aren't working or studying? Do any of these resonate with you? Maybe one does more than the other. Maybe it's a mix of 2 or 3, and that's okay also. And when I understood that I have everything inside me that I need, and I started leaning and trusting into myself, that's when I was able to take forward action. Technically, your imposter syndrome is trying to help you. It's trying to keep you safe. It is looking at the world and identifying every possible threat. But by very nature, keeping you safe also means keeping you small, which, as we know, isn't the formula to push forward and experience everything there is in life. We shouldn't attack the imposter syndrome, but acknowledge it. Found the more I try and resist something, the stronger it gets. You're never really making peace with that voice in your head. You're just engaging into a constant battle. If you acknowledge it, you almost allow it that space to tell you what it's trying to do for you, thank it, and go, just not today. I really appreciate you helping keeping me safe, but just not today. I've got stuff to do today. So let's get practical. Here are some tools you can use today. So number 1, is it a fact or is it a belief? For example, your imposter syndrome might come out and say, it's only because of luck. It's only a fluke you got to where you've got. But actually, the fact may be you've worked hard to get to where you have, and you deserve everything that you've got. So number 2, naming your imposter. I found naming my imposter really helpful. I went through quite a few names. It's Grem. I mean, I can actually picture what Grem looks like. It's important to name it because it humanizes it. It takes it away from that abstract, scary place in your brain and gives it that human element. Grem is coming from a point of needing to keep me safe. So she's all panicked and looking for the negative. So by injecting that humor into it, it completely de-escalates the threat. So I sometimes say, I see you, Grem, I hear you, but you're in the passenger seat today. I'm the one driving. Number 3, list your brilliant mistakes. Write down a list of all the times where you think you messed up, but then how it propelled you to something greater. Number 4, reframe the inner dialogue. Now this is a technique I use all the time. So whenever you hear your imposter syndrome say, you're not good at this, you can't do this, I actually speak back to my imposter and say, I'm actually learning how to do this. Or, I don't know how to do this yet. By putting that simple word yet at the end shows that you're progressing. Fear of getting it wrong, fear of getting found out, fear that if it's not flawless, it's useless. But progress is always more powerful than perfection. So I've got a challenge for you this week. Why don't you do one thing imperfectly on purpose and then celebrate it? When we're thinking of imposter syndrome, it's really important to realize you're not alone. In fact, there was a recent study that found that 82% of the population suffered from imposter syndrome. And quite often, it's not a sign you're not good enough. It's a sign that you care and you really want to do well. So acknowledge it, embrace it, even give it a name, but don't let it drive. So here's your invitation. Why don't you call out your imposter and name it in the comments? Or which of the 5 types of imposter you relate to? So imagine if you could quieten that imposter by even 10%. What rooms would that take you to? What conversations would you be a part of? What steps forward would you take? So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope it's been helpful and I really look forward to you joining me again soon.